We are going to configure Fluent support business inboxes with the type email piping method, and in this tutorial I will be configuring this email address to receive customer responses and new queries as tickets. And if we look at the diagram of the Fluent support ticket management email piping method, you can see that customer responses or sends email to the business email address, and that business email address forwards the customer email to the one of the Fluent support piping email address that is generated upon the configuration, which we will be exploring in the Fluent support dashboard. And that email address is actually processed by the Fluent support dashboard. So Fluent support will receive the emails that contains the customer responses or new tickets from that piping email address. And if you have configured the business email address that receives the customer response in the diagram that is supportedbusiness.com, if that is configured in Fluent SMTP dashboard, then you can directly respond to the ticket from Fluent support dashboard, and the customer will see that that response came from the supportedbusiness.com. So we need to configure the Fluent SMTP with the business email address, and we will then configure that address with Fluent support's email piping business inbox, and that will generate a Fluent.support mailbox for us. And we have to add a forwarder, or we have to just forward the emails to that piping email address, as you can see in the dashboard. So the fastest step, Fluent SMTP with that address, and I already configured this as a sender, and I will be using this free gmail.com to process customer responses or tickets in the Fluent support. So if we go to Fluent support dashboard and then business inboxes, and now we need to click on the add new business inbox. We need to provide a business inbox name that is like Fluent Gmail, the email address that will receive the customer responses, and the type is email based mailbox and business inbox. And now you need to agree with the Fluent support email parsing terms and condition. You can also click on this link to read the whole terms and conditions, but we just need to test it, and we can just agree and then get piping email address. Okay, now as we have seen in the diagram, that the email address, this will receive the business email address, this will receive the customer responses or emails directly, and that business email will forward those emails to a Fluent.support mailbox that is just generated in the Fluent support settings. Okay, and we need to copy this email address, and then we need to forward all the emails coming to this business email. For Gmail or Google Workspace emails, this is the dashboard, and you need to click on the settings, all settings, and then if you go to forwarding and pop and IMAP, then you will find that add a forwarding address. Click on paste the Fluent support generated email address and click on next. You need to click on the proceed. Okay, now you can see that a confirmation code has been sent to this Fluent support piping email address, and we will need to verify. So we just need to check the Fluent support dashboard in the tickets, and we should get the code. Okay, this should contain that code. So we can confirm that forwarding address either via this code or clicking on the link below like this, and we just need to confirm. Okay, now the forwarder is confirmed, but we still need to confirm the forwarding from the Gmail dashboard. And now we can forward a copy of incoming mail to the configured email address. We just got from here heuristic, and this is the email address. Okay, and we can just save settings. We need to test email sending to that address. Okay, now we need to test the email piping tickets by sending emails to this email address from any other email address, and then we can see what happens, or yeah, Fluent support processes the tickets or not. So I am using another email address to send emails to that uh, business inbox that we configured earlier. We need to provide a subject that will be used for the ticket, like ticket number 1, and a body of the ticket or the message. Yeah, okay, we can send, and the message is sent. Okay, the first place we should check that if the message came to the original place. Okay, the email is received here or reached the original business inbox, and now we can check Fluent support dashboard, and we can just click the I have done it. Okay, and it is showing that your mailbox is active. If we refresh all tickets, we can see that the ticket has received. Okay, and you can see that the sender email address is this one, as is sent cochomes3@gmail.com, and that is the customer email address. And if we reply to this email address, we can confirm that this email is also sent from the configured address, as we have confirmed that Fluent SMTP has this connection configured. Okay, and click on the add reply, and we can check that customer email address, and yes, that response is also received here, and you can see that the email address is from that business email inbox as we have configured. And if we again reply to this email, click on send, we should get that email in the business inbox address is here. Okay, the response came to the original business inbox, and now we can check all tickets again to see what happened. Okay, and if we open the ticket, you can see that I have replied to the ticket from the Gmail address, and that response is updated in the existing ticket. Okay, so that's all. Thank you for watching.